What up, guys? It's me again. Today I'm gonna be showing you guys how to properly set your microphone gain so that you can record your vocals into your DAW. And I'm doing this because of a common issue that I've experienced with the vocals that I get to mix is people just don't really know how to properly set their levels. This is mostly due to the fact that sometimes people are trying to hear themselves over the beat when they're recording, and they don't really know how to properly set it. So today we're gonna go over this, and I'm gonna show you guys how to properly do it. Now, if you happen to have like an audio interface like this one, which is a Focusrite Scarlett, this is the second generation. The third generation is slightly different from this one, but I'm gonna show you guys how. So usually in this version of it, there's this playback input mix knob, and what this is supposed to do is kind of blend in how much of the input signal, which is your microphone, that you're gonna be hearing in your headphones versus the music. Right, so I don't recommend using this, and the reason is because of when I move this more towards playback, not only does it turn on the music in my headphones, it also increases my mic gain. So for example, if I had my mic gain set to like over there, and I went ahead and moved this more towards the input section, this volume here actually goes up. I don't know if I'm explaining that right, but this mic gain is no longer where I set it. It's actually higher than whatever this value you're seeing is. It's much higher than that because if I move this more towards the input section. And yes, it makes the vocals louder in my headphones, but you know, the more I'm going this way, the more I hear less of the music. But I want to hear the music. I want to feel the music while I'm recording. I want, you want to feel what you're, the song. You want to feel the emotion, and you want to be able to deliver. So you don't necessarily want to sacrifice the volume of the music that you're listening to in your headphones. And there's a way to get around this. There's a way to actually not sacrifice any music volume. You can have it as loud as you want, and you can still hear your vocals over your beat without actually clipping while you're recording vocals, while actually still maintaining the proper mic gain level. And I'm going to show you guys that now. Okay, so here I am in my DAW. I have the instrumental already loaded. And obviously, if you want to record a track, you have to add more tracks. And I get a question also is, another question I usually get is, should I be recording vocals on stereo tracks or mono tracks? And a simple way to always figure this out is, how many sources are you recording? Your microphone, one source, uno, mono, one, simple. It's very rare that you're actually gonna have a situation where you have to use stereo to record, but mono is one source, so I will add a mono track. And there's my track. Okay, now I want to set my mic level. Well, first of all, I'd have to turn on my phantom power because I have a condenser mic. You need phantom power to power these things up. So it's powered, and if I snap my fingers, you can see in my meter, in my DAW, that I am getting signal on the bottom right corner. Hello, testing 1, 2. Cool. Good stuff. I'm actually going to crank this all the way to playback. So, like I said previously, make sure you're keeping this knob, if you have this knob. And I know the third generation box is done. They completely got rid of it, which is actually better because you don't need this. Don't worry about it. So make sure if you happen to have this in your box, try to have it all during playback. That way you only hear the music. And then what I recommend you do is, if you want to self-monitor, you want to hear yourself through your headphones, you want to use the implementation that your DAW has. And I'm going to show you guys why. So first thing, yep, we have our mic working. I'm going to adjust my level here. Testing 1, 2. Well, I don't hear myself just yet, but if I go ahead in Cubase, if you want to monitor yourself, you click the speaker icon on the track, and I believe Logic, Studio One, Pro Tools, they all have this feature. It's not really that hard to find. You click the self-monitor. Testing 1, 2. Yes, I do hear myself in my headphones. Amazing. Okay, so now I want to set my levels. And the way I recommend you guys do this is, you want to find where is the loudest part of your song. Where is it that you're going to be belting or yelling the most, the loudest, I should say. And for this instrumental, it's not my song, but I believe the loudest part of the lyrics is going to be, it's like right here, but I'm going to lead into it. And I'm going to show you guys how I set my level. So the recommendation, I'm actually going to make this bigger, is that when you're recording vocals, you don't want to go above -10 dB. And in Cubase, it's kind of tricky because this fader you're seeing here is actually, this scale is not really, it's not in dBs. It's the one you should be looking at is this one right in black. As you can see, this 30, 24, 18, sorry, excuse me, 18, 12, 6, and 0. So that's the one you should be looking at if you're using Cubase or any DAW, because the highest should be 0 when it comes to dB. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm kind of like, because if you look at it, I guess you can say minus 9, minus 10 would be somewhere close to 0. So you kind of want to stay close to the 0 value where this fader is located. So if I was to zero this out, I don't want my vocals clipping past this level right here. And you could, that should be true for, you know, whatever DAW that you're using. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I will sing. I should not be doing this because I'm a terrible singer, but just because I love you guys and I'm trying to show you guys how to properly, you know, record, have a, you know, healthy recording session, I'm doing this. I'm gonna put myself on the chopping block, and you guys are free to laugh, but make sure you like the video just because I'm doing this. Okay, so without further talking, let's do this. So I'm gonna hit play, and I'm gonna be singing the song, and then I'm gonna be adjusting my mic gain through my audio interface until I get to a place where, as I'm screaming, I'm not going over that 0 mark, which corresponds to minus 9, minus 10 dB. Okay, all right, here we go. Doctor said I burnt my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigars. Used to sit and play my guitar. Now I'm lost in this and bizarre. Everything I do, everything where you talk, I do, everything where you ask, I do, so you don't bust my eyeglass. Alright, cool. That was fast, simple. I got it. That's where my gain should be at. And if I was to show you guys, just so you get a rough idea, so that's how much gain I kind of needed to get to that level, you know, where I was, you know, close to 0, you know, minus 10, minus 9. It was fine. It's over if you go over by a little bit. It's not the end of the world. That's completely okay. But, you know, again, I was kind of close to my mic and I was just holding it. But this is how, when you do this with your own setup, you have to do, you know, kind of calibrate it the way it works with your own setup. But no, that's how I did it now, because I'm just trying to demonstrate to you guys how to properly do this. Okay, but then we run into the issue where I can't really hear myself over the beat. If I was to play this beat and speak over it, I don't really hear myself. I'm not feeling my vocals. The beat is too loud. And sometimes people tell you, okay, yeah, turn the beat down. But if I was to turn this beat down, say minus 12, minus 10, now the beat is weak. I can't feel it when I'm, you know, I'm trying to get into it. I'm trying to get in my zone. I can't do it with a quiet instrumental playing. So how do you overcome this? Well, I'm gonna show you. So what you want to do is you want to go to the track that you're monitoring yourself through, and you just want to crank up the fader to the max value. And yep, it is louder. I hear myself louder. But the trick here is, because this is a post fader. This fader that you're looking at here is a post fader, and I'm not gonna get into the concept of post fader and pre fader. That's not the concept of the video. I'm just showing you guys this is what you should do. You can go, you know, look up the concepts on YouTube. There's many videos explaining pre fader and post fader. But basically, what's happening is I'm increasing the amount of volume I'm hearing in my headphones, but I am not affecting my mic gain. I am not affecting this gain right here. This gain here is set. No matter how much I pull that fader in my DAW up, this does not change. It's the same. And I'm gonna demonstrate this to you guys, right? So I'm gonna go ahead, and I want you guys to pay attention to the waveform of my audio as I'm recording it, right? So I'm just gonna unmute this. Now listen to 1, 2, 3, testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna turn this fader all the way down. It's literally minus infinity. I'm still speaking. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna turn it back up. Crank it up all the way up Testing 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4. All right. Now, as you can see, if I was to go into this audio event here, you can see that my level, my audio signal never fluctuated the entire way through. It didn't look like when I pulled this fader down that it stopped receiving signal. The only thing that changed was how much of it I heard in my headphones. You know, it wasn't affecting my mic gain. It stayed the same all the way through. So I was still able to record vocals all the way, right? And, you know, you might say, okay, well, 6 dB of gain is not enough for me. You know, I really can't still hear myself over the beat. I need more gain. Okay, well, no problem. Just send the track to a bus or something. You know, in Cubase, you know, I just send it to a group track. You can make it stereo mono, doesn't matter. And if I was to send this to this group track, I can go into this group track and also crank the fader all the way up. Now I have 12 dB of gain. And if you talk, you can say, yep, it's louder. I hear myself better. And now if I was to play the beat, actually, yeah, because I turned it down. So let's bring this back to 0. Cause the doctor said okay. I know you got me now. I know you got me now. I know you got me now. Followed you up and down. Followed you up and down. So there you go. I hear myself nice and clear over the beat. I'm feeling it. However, if I was to record this information, you'd see that I still haven't affected my mic level, my mic gain from my audio box. And I'll show you guys that now. Cause the doctor said I burnt my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigars. You still sit and play my guitar. Now I'm stuck in this and beside. Everything I do, anything where you ask, I do. Everything where you ask, I do. Okay, so as you can see, I'm not clipping. I sound really loud in my headphones, but absolutely no clipping in here. All the levels are exactly where they look healthy, they look nice, they look ready to be mixed. So now I've recorded my vocal, and if you were to play it back, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. If you listen to it, you're capturing the tone of your voice, the tone of your mic. You're not capturing your room, all those crazy reflections. You're and you know, I'm gonna crank this. It's actually already cranked up because, like we said, we already boosted this track by 12 dB already. So let's play this back. Cause the doctor said I burnt my liver. Okay, now we're gonna play that back with auto-tune. Yeah, you guys ain't catching me slipping like that. Well, you already did, but. Alright, so I have my auto-tune loaded on the track. I have the key set. Now let's listen to the vocal. Cause the doctor said I burnt my liver. I've been drinking, smoking cigars. You still sit and play my guitar. Now I'm stuck in this and beside. Everything I do, anything where you ask, I do. Everything where you ask, I do. I don't know about you, but that sounds like I captured my voice. I captured the tone of my voice. I wasn't capturing any craziness, any crazy reflections in the room, just because I properly gain staged my mic. You know, I don't have the best acoustic treatment in here, but you know, those vocals sound like something like, you know, a mix engineer could work with. So that's it, guys. Record music, have some fun. Send me your projects to Mix and Fiverr. You know how to find me. Yeah, that's how you properly gain stage. So yeah, guys, that's how you achieve that. If you learned something in this video, go ahead and comment, subscribe, leave a thumbs up, whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, just leave them in the comment, and I'm gonna answer them, you know, if I can, of course. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care.